Hi, everybody. Coming to you with a very quick update. I have a child not showing up for class today, so I thought I'd just do a really quick update on numbers. As you know, I had two pretty good days of loss the last 2 days, so I was a little skeptical about getting on the scale today. And as I predicted in yesterday's video, that when I do really well, I tend to be more liberal the next day. After knowing I've had a couple subsequent days of the scale going down, 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 I feel like I can get away with blah, blah, blah. All right, so I went to the grocery store, did a haul, got a bunch of um, vegetables, some proteins. Um, it's hard to just buy fats, but I'm trying to incorporate as many fats into the diet as I can. Boy, that's difficult to do when you've lived a life of being raised in the 80s where everything was no fat. But I'm working on it. There's a chicken recipe that's made with mayo and cheese, and I realized the other day um, that I basically could make it. You marinate the chicken in Italian dressing ahead of time. That would be the only carbs that I would have. But again, it would just be marinated. It wouldn't have all of that dressing on it. So I think I'm going to make that and see the lowest carb dressing I can and use very little of it to do the marinating. Anyway, I'll tell you the recipe another time, but I just realized the other day I'm like, that would be a very good keto recipe, and normally it's one that I try not to eat much of it because it's so high in fat. So, I'm gonna make that. Okay. At any rate, here's what I ate yesterday. Not great. Got some more salami. Was at a different grocery store. Didn't get the good salami. It tastes good. It tastes like normal salami. I don't know why the other one tastes so good. I can't tell you. But anyway, so I had about 4 slices of salami. Not that big a deal. Salami so thinly sliced. It's not thick sliced salami. Um, and I had three fairly large lettuce wrapped ground chicken taco meat with shredded cheese on top of it. Um, those were, mm, I did double the lettuce leaves into the boat and then put, I don't know, a quarter pound maybe in each, maybe even a little more than a quarter pound now that I think about it. Might be closer between a quarter to a half a pound of meat in each one. I guess it's probably closer to a quarter. Pre weight, it was probably a half a pound of meat in each one. Yeah, I could probably say pretty confidently there was a half a pound of meat in each one now that I think about it. Yeah, there was about a half a pound in each one of the lettuce leaves of the ground turkey meat that's was made with taco seasonings, and then put a lot of shredded lettuce. As I was heating it up, because I already have the ground turkey. Did I say? Did I say turkey? Chicken. The ground chicken meat I have in the refrigerator ready because I made it a while ago. So as I was heating it up, I do about 30 seconds, warm it up, and I had sprinkled cheese in it and then kind of mix the cheese and then warm it up another 30 seconds, and then I mix that up, and then I sprinkled the top with a little bit more, and um, after I had put it into the lettuce boats and warmed it up one more time with a little cheese on top. So they tasted very good. Remember how I said I wasn't really fond of how the ground chicken tasted as a taco base meat? Well, let me tell you that when you put a decent amount of cheese on it, it tastes amazing. They were delicious. But they did have Cool Whip on sale for buy 5 containers for $5. So they were only a piece. And I looked at all of them to find the one that was only 2 carbs per serving. And it was the extra creamy, so it was like extra fats, less sugar. I looked at the no sugar variety, and I believe the no sugar variety had, yeah, 3 carbs. I I looked at every variety that there was, even the ones I knew weren't going to be ones that I want, like low fat. Like I know that's not what I want, but I looked at it anyway just to see what all the carb contents were and everything. And I swear in the past I've seen one that had 1 carb per serving, but I don't know if they've changed the recipes. And I was looking at both a Cool Whip brand as well as a store brand, because actually it was a store brand one that was on sale for $5. But I thought, well, if there's one that's better and lower in carbs, I'll just pay the regular price and get a thing of Cool Whip as my special treat to myself when I feel like I want to have something sweet. That I'll take a couple bites of that. Well, saying I'm just going to have a couple bites of Cool Whip. Cool Whip is one of my ultimate favorite things, and could not believe. Well, like if I liked Ready Whip or any kind of real whipped cream, that would be even better. Just not a huge fan of real whipped cream. It just has a different taste. I mean, I was raised, I guess, very simply from a not so wealthy family, so Cool Whip is just something that my palate really enjoys. Um, but it's like a bag of potato chips. It's hard to just have a little. And I didn't scoop some out and put it into a bowl. Um, I probably would have eaten less if it would have gotten fully frozen. What I do is I stick them in the freezer so that it's hard to eat it too fast. I kind of scrape it off like ice cream and use it as ice cream. Um, yeah, fruit fly. Um, I ate a lot of it. I ate a lot of it. I mean, a real lot of it. I think more than half the tub. So I was very, very concerned about the scale this morning. But let me tell you, I got on the scale this morning and it said minus zero point 0.7. So I am encouraged. Now, I will never let myself eat that much again. I will not let myself eat that much again. I'm going to scoop it out and put it into a bowl and say, this is what I can eat, into like a small bowl. So it's just a couple, teaspoons of it, not a half a tub. But I am encouraged to know that it didn't throw me off completely. Now, I wish I could tell you where my ketones are. Last night, I did ketone strips, and it seemed like it had gone back down. But it was dark in the bathroom, so I couldn't really tell. I also realized I had the stick upside down, so I don't know how much got onto it. It seems like it still would, even if it was upside down. But anyway, it was dark, and I thought, oh, and so I really was curious to see what it was this morning. But unless I put that little jar that I showed you yesterday of ketones sitting on the lid of the toilet, even though it sits on the countertop right next to the toilet, I never remember to use them and check. So I wasted a strip by testing it last night because really that was kind of meaningless, and it was shortly after eating it. So I'm very curious. I really kind of want to do an experiment with those keto sticks now to see if after a meal, if my ketones go right down always, even if I don't, like if it's something about just having more food in your system. And if after longer fasts, it's just a lot higher, even if most recently you've had some carbs. Like I kind of want to do a little bit of a test with it, but soon I'm going to have to buy some more of them because I've been testing at least once every day, and there's not that many left in there. Like I'm not going to get more than a couple more weeks. So I'll look into buying them too, and maybe I'll let you guys know. Anyway, I just wanted you to know things are going well, and keto is working. Today's a water park day for me, so off to the water park I go. Let me turn off this classroom. Sorry. And I will take, it's going to be hard to find vegetables to take with me. I guess I could take the peppers with me. I did buy some celery and green peppers. It would be weird to have a container at the water park of buffalo chicken dip. So I guess I'll have some salami, but I have no more keto bread. So I could do a salami cheese roll. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a salami and cheese roll and roll it in lettuce leaves. Today's only like high of 74 or something like that. Bright sun all day, so it'll be nice for just kind of like soaking in a little bit of rays and getting some work done at the water park, but not a day where I'm going to be doing a whole lot of swimming or going in the water because I think it'll be too chilly to do that. So it'll be okay, I think, to take that. It's not like the lettuce is going to get wilty and all that because it's going to be such a hot day. It's not going to be today. So I'll let you know how that goes. That'll be my plan for today, and stay on track. Now, all things being equal, I do have to admit at the end that I did have a bowel movement yesterday, and I do believe that majorly affects the scale for me because it had been a while. Um, But still, I'll take it. I'll take it. Minus point 0.7. Hopefully tomorrow there's not a plus. That's my goal. Okay, you take care. Keto's working, people. Keto's working. So far, day 40, I'm down 2 pounds in P3. I am down 2 pounds in P3. Love it. I'm excited. Never happened before. Never happened before. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.